Hi guys, welcome to Let's Accelerate. My name is Tariq and I'm back again with a new video today. So guys, in the previous videos, we discussed about the quick access toolbar in depth and also knew a lot about the types of groups or command we can add to make our task easier. In this video, we will be discussing about the types of dialog box and the task panes and how to handle those with the keyboards. So before we start, let me inform you that if you want to learn Excel from scratch to advanced, then you can watch this series from the beginning, and don't forget to subscribe our channel if you're watching on YouTube. And if you're watching this on Facebook, then don't forget to like and follow our page. So not wasting much time, let's get started. So friends, Excel uses a dialog box to get additional information about the command. Many Excel commands display a dialog box, which is simply a way to get more information from user to accomplish desired task. So if you choose the protect sheet from the review tab, so you will get to know that Excel can't carry out the command until you tell it what parts of the sheet you want to protect. So Excel is asking for the information, then it can accomplish our desired task. So the Excel categorizes the dialog box into two parts: the typical dialog box and modeless dialog box. So let's understand the types of dialog box first. With the typical dialog box, we can't do anything in the worksheet until we dismiss the dialog box. Let me show you the example first. So I'm in the review and I have opened this protect sheet. So when we open this type of dialog box, we can't do anything while this dialog box is already open. If we want to add or we want to change anything outside this dialog box, we cannot do it. We have to click OK to get the work done, and we have to select the specified commands. Then we will be able to do this. Now I'm not able to add anything because I have used that dialog box, and this happened because I clicked these two commands, and that's the reason I am not able to make changes after making it protected. So let me unprotect it. So the next dialog box, we have the modeless dialog box. A modeless dialog box works in a manner similar to a toolbar. When a modeless dialog box is displayed, you can continue working in Excel and the dialog box remains open. So changes made in a modeless dialog box take effect immediately. So an example for the modeless dialog box is the find and replace. You can do it with the control F. So this is the modeless dialog box. While this dialog box is already open, I can do anything I want. So this is the changes. Suppose I just want to search for my name. So I'll have to write over here and hit enter. The moment I press enter, I am able to do it. It is quite easy to navigate the dialog box with a mouse, but many people find it difficult using the keyboard. But it is super easy once you know the logic behind it. And today we are going to reveal the secret or that logic. So every dialog box control has text associated with it. Let me open the dialog box first. So now I have opened this dialog box. Since we are discussing about the dialog box, we have to open it. Which dialog box is it? Is it the typical dialog box or a modeless dialog box? I'm not able to click outside. So this is the question for you. Since we are not able to select any cell outside this dialog box, or we are not able to do anything in the sheet, that makes it typical dialog box. And once I click OK, then I'll be able to work in the worksheet. So let's open it once again. So every dialog box control has text associated with it, and this text always has one underlined character, or you can say the underlined letter. And this is also called the hotkey or the accelerator key. So you can access the control from the keyboard by pressing Alt and then that underlined letter. So you can also press the tab to go to all the control on the dialog box. Let me help you with the tab first. Suppose I just want to access all the buttons with the help of tab. I just want to wrap text with the help of tab. So I am pressing the tab. Now I can select the wrap text. Now I have to check the wrap text, I'll hit space bar and I'll hit again to uncheck it. Now I just want to shrink to fit, I'll press space bar once again and I'll press space bar once again to check it. Now I want to go to the context, so I can open this drop down with the help of my navigation down arrow button. I can select with the navigation down arrow and hit enter, and I can select the same context with the up arrow and hit enter. Now I just want to move it reverse with the help of tab, so I will press shift and then press tab, and now I am going to the reverse with the help of tab. So this is how we can access the dialog box with the tab. Now I want to use it without help of tab button, so I'll press alt and the W for the wrap text. Now I'm able to do that. I'll press W once again with alt, I can uncheck it. Now I want to change the horizontal view, so I'll press alt H. Now I'm able to select it. I'll press up and down arrow to change it and hit enter. This is how I can do it. Now I'll hit enter and I'm out. Suppose you just made some changes and you don't want to activate those changes, so you will have to press escape. Once you press escape, nothing will happen. It will not make any changes, it will remain the same. So let's talk about the tab dialog box. The several dialog boxes are like this. They have different panels. Like this format cell dialog box has 6 panels: the number, alignment, font, border, fill, protection. So how will I toggle or switch into the different panel? So I can do it with the help of control page up and control page down. Now I am in font. Suppose I just want to make changes in the font, so I'll do the same. I'll press alt and I'll press F. Now I am able to select any font I want, and suppose I selected this font and I just don't want to use this font. I selected by mistake, or I make changes by mistake. I forgot what was the original font that was selected, so I'll press escape and I'm out of this. Since we are discussing about the dialog box, we can't skip the task panes. The task panes appears automatically in the response to the several commands. Let's say, for example, to work with the picture that you have inserted, right click the image and choose format picture. Let me show you the example. Let me insert some picture first. So now I have already added a picture. So what I'll do is I'll right click in this picture and go to the format object, and this is something called the task pane. You get this task pane automatically with some tools, but if you don't get it, this is how you can get it back. The task pane is similar to the dialog box, except that you can keep it visible as long as you like, because it doesn't go away, or it allows me to write anything I want. It is not like the typical dialog box. Although modeless dialog box is also effective, we can also do this in the modeless, but the mostly dialog box are of the typical dialog box. So the format picture task panes has 4 icons along the top. Now you must be seeing the 3 over here. Let me click on this picture and then you'll be able to see those 4. So when we click on these icons, it changes the command. When we switch to the next one, we get a different command, and we use those commands according to our requirement. Or if you want, we can close it like this from here. So I'll right click over here once again and we'll get it back. So by default, the task pane is located on the right side of the Excel window, but you can move it to anywhere you like by clicking its title bar or dragging it like this. You can click over here, you can click and you can drag it. I'll double click and it will fix over here once again. Let me show you one more thing with the task pane. Like I have dragged this from here to here and I cut it. Now I right click over here and format painter, and this is the magic, or this is the feature of the Excel, that it remembers the last position of the task pen and it shows at the same position when we right click and we get it back. So let me fix it over here once again. So now the question is how to access the task pen with the keyboard. So if you prefer to use your keyboard to work with the task pen, you may find that the common dialog box keys such as the tab, spacebar, and the arrow keys and the alt key combination don't seem to work. So the trick is to press F6 2 times and you are in it. If you press the right navigation key, it will go to the right. If you press the left navigation key, it will move to the left. Now suppose I want to move it to the down. I just want to select the fill. What I'll do is I'll press tab. I'll press tab once again, and with the help of tab I can move downwards. So you can also do it with the help of the navigation key up and down. And now if I want to move to another one, so I'll have to press shift tab. So the moment I press shift tab, it will work as the back. Now I am in this picture. I have selected this picture. I'm going to the next picture. So I'll press shift tab and I'll press the right tab navigation key, and I just want to select the size. I'll press the tab and I am in this. So you have to press the tab to enter that picture, and if you just don't want to, if you want to get out of that, you have to press shift tab. So to get in you have to press tab, and to get out you have to press shift tab. Now I have pressed the tab. I am in here and I want to select the size, so I'll click size, and I can select my size according to requirement, and I'll press the tab to go to the width. I'll press width, and this is how I can change it. It works immediately when you select something. Like I select the height, it worked like this. So this is how we are done with the dialog box and the task pen. In the next video we'll be learning how to make a sales report with a quick calculation and formatting. So if you think that our video was helpful, so please like and share our video with your friends, and don't forget to like and subscribe our channel if you're watching this on YouTube, and if you're watching this on Facebook, so please like and follow our page and keep watching Let's Accelerate. Thank you very much.